If you were going to go in front of a judge and you're hoping for a favorable ruling, when would you want to see your judge? Would you want to see your judge first thing in the morning? Would you want your case to be the last case before they go home? Would you want to see the judge before lunch, after lunch? What time of day do you think would help you get the most favorable ruling for you? I'm sure we all have our assumptions about this, but I also think that we all still kind of hope that the little things like time of day or lunch breaks don't really affect how a judge rules their cases, right? Unfortunately, and I'm really sorry to be the one to tell you this, but the proportion of favorable rulings made by judges were affected significantly by whether or not the judge had had a break recently. So if we just take a look at this plot on the left-hand side, favorable rulings were given about 65% of the time right after breaks, and this dropped to almost 0% right before their next break. So this is a massive difference. This, as I'm sure you can understand, makes a really big difference in the lives of lots of people who are being affected by these rulings. So what does this tell us? It's telling us that experts are not immune to the influence of extraneous, irrelevant information. This is applicable to so many aspects of our lives. This applies to you, it applies to me. I'm sure we can all think of a moment in our lives where we probably should have acted differently, but I just hadn't had enough to eat, or I didn't get enough sleep that day, or my dog wouldn't stop barking. No matter how hard we try, our mental states, our decision-making ability, decision fatigue, mental depletion, it's all affected by the context in which we exist. So it's so important to not write your communication materials or your marketing campaigns with your ideal, unbothered customer in mind. You have to account for all of the other factors in your customers' lives, like the 35,000 decisions a day that consumers are making that are affecting how they interact with your business.